the solar farm is operating right now. We've got a few clouds. The sun is at the side. You know, it's not at its full capacity right now, but it is operating. It'll be operating for another hour or so. It's doing well, I think. But the way a solar farm works is the solar panels that you see here, that's the big part of it. They capture the sunshine, and those panels convert sunshine into DC energy. So when the sun shines on those panels, there's got to be enough sunshine to make a little electricity. You get DC energy coming out of those powers. DC versus what?
AC.
AC, right? DC power is like a battery. AC power is what you get out of the socket in the wall. So the DC power is not very usable, but what they do is they gather all that electricity coming out of there. So the electrons are flowing through each panel. They run into a bunch of wires, and let's see on the ground here, where is it? Oh, you can't really see it. But all the wires go into essentially a pipe, a conduit, which goes underground from each of these rows of panels and comes up right here. So this is the DC side. All these wires coming up, and they just come together. They get wired together into 3 inverters. There's inverter 3, inverter 2, and on the back side, inverter 1. If you come over and walk around here before we leave, kind of listen to them humming. That means they're still making electricity. So these 3 boxes here, here, and here, they take that DC power, they convert it into AC power that is actually usable on like a grid. And this happens to be at 480 volts when it comes out of these boxes. Does anybody know what the power at your outlet is? Anybody? 110, 120? Right, 110, 120.
120!
There you go. You got it. Lois wins, 3rd place.
Thank you.
110, 120. And so 480 is higher than that, but we have a higher voltage coming out of here, and we do something else to it, which is that big green box. The big green box is called a step-up transformer. That steps up the power to 4,000 volts, something like that.
4160.
4160, there we go. He's the guy that built it, so 4160. So it steps up to 4160, which happens to be the voltage on all the power lines that run through the campus here. So the campus has a distribution system that distributes AC power throughout the campus on 4,160 volt lines. So we step it up to that power, and then you can't see anything because all the wires are underground, but going from here back to the faculty building, which was pretty much the closest point we could get to that wire, we run a wire underground, and not me, not even Brian really, but somebody did. Somebody with a special machine that bores underground ran a wire about 1,000 feet, was it? About 1,000 feet from here to that point, came up, we removed a transformer, put a new transformer on there, and the wire goes into that voltage and into that transformer, and that serves the rest of the facility.